Hey YouTube family, it's Sarah. I'm back. I don't know how seriously anyone can take me in this blonde hooker wig, but someone wanted me to wear it. VHC Bobby. So, I tried to make this video twice already, and the last time it was like 35 minutes long, and I didn't want to beat Phil, so I'm going to try and moderate. I've already like cried and whatever, so maybe I can not have waterworks the entire time of this video, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about, just before I do the, shout out portion, which is most of the video, the importance of an event like this, where you get to meet other weight loss surgery patients that you've connected with. This is actually exactly what I'm talking about at the Obesity Help Conference, is how connecting with other people and the support of the community can help you on your weight loss journey. And coming back from an event like this, I just feel energized and ready to take on the world, and also sad that I'm not with everyone. But if you have the opportunity to go to an event like this, please take it. You won't regret it. I know lots of people have made videos about Tampa and said, basically the same thing, but you will not regret the opportunity to spend time with other weight loss surgery patients who understand what you're going through and share your experiences. And it can be tough. There's a lot of emotion involved. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about an experience that I had, and I'm not going to say who the person was, but our goodbyes on Sunday were basically an emotional shit show, pardon my French, but I mean, there was like a lot of tears, and I went to say goodbye to someone that I'm close to, and who I think I got a lot closer to. That sounded dirty. This weekend, and I wanted to say so many things, but I couldn't say anything. And the person in question, I think they had the same issue, because I think we exchanged like 2 words, but we hugged, and physically I could feel every emotion that this person was feeling. I mean, I literally could, the physical presence of their body close to me, I felt their emotion like emanating. That was such a powerful thing. And it sort of was indicative of what it's like to be in this situation with these people who you have been talking to for months, who, in some cases you talk to every day, you Google Hangout with, whatever, and then you actually get to physically be in their presence, and it's like the next level. It really is amazing, and that is why it's so... My hair kind of looks the way I feel, like emotionally drained, but in a completely amazing, good way. I've been struggling, not necessarily overall, but struggling a lot with things related to how I feel about myself and goal and all of that stuff. And I talked about it in the last video, but these are my people. Phil said it in his video too. These are my people. I feel completely comfortable with them. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for them. I know that they have my back. I feel like I can be completely vulnerable with them. And that is a beautiful thing. I didn't actually want to talk about this, but I feel like I need to talk about it just really briefly. I'm sure a lot of you saw Fat King's TJ's video talking about, taking a step back, leaving the community. He said some things, and I'm not going to talk about why they were said or any of that. It's not my place. But what I will say is that I don't agree. And I'm sure that TJ can respect this. I don't agree with a lot of what he said about the community. It has not been my experience that people aren't real, or that they're just waiting to stab you in the back or, betray you. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm just saying it hasn't been my experience, and I felt like I needed to say that. My views on the community haven't changed. I still think it's amazing. I think it is a community like any other. And, you know, you're going to have some bad apples. You're going to have some drama. You're going to have some misunderstandings. But in the end, it's all love. You know, we're like a family, and families fight, and then they get back together, and they're stronger. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I want to do some shout-outs. Some of these, and I'm sorry, I definitely don't have everyone on this list. Some of these are going to be really, really quick. But first of all, I want to shout out everyone involved in the WLSFA that I got to meet. It was so amazing. Antonia and Antonia's whole family, Connor and Elsie. It was great to hang out with you guys. Bandit Wendy, Laura, Rosemary and Connie. Oh my gosh, so excited to finally meet you guys. Rosemary, I really was touched and like moved by our conversation, because I know we both really care about the community, and you know, I hope I can someday be where you are, in the sense of, you know, keeping on for as long as you have. So you really inspire me. Thank you. Got to meet Tony, Changing Before Your Eyes. That was awesome. I unfortunately didn't get to spend a lot of time with her, but it was just great to meet her, and she's wonderful. I really appreciate her openness and honesty and vulnerability when it comes to her journey. The new people that I met there, who I either like followed on YouTube or whatever, but didn't necessarily talk to outside of YouTube. People like VSG Joey G, so thrilled to meet you. I've been dying to meet you, so it was amazing. And you know, yeah, the husband crush thing, go for it. Apparently he likes a nice beard. That's what I've heard. Missy, girl, again, we didn't get to spend as much time together as I was hoping, but hopefully at the end of May we will. I think you are awesome. You are totally my people, and I love you. Scott, Gastric Tiger, your video touched me so much, Scott. I totally knew I understood where you were coming from, and it was great to meet you. It was great to hang out with you, and I'm glad that you felt accepted and taken in, because that's how we felt. Who else? Brad and Jen. It was so great to meet you guys. I love watching you on YouTube, and I know we don't really chat outside of you know, a little comment here and there, but it was really nice to meet you. Who else? Shelly, it was great to meet you too. You are the cutest, and you and your husband together are like the most adorable couple in the world. Aaron and Trish Miller, you know, I hadn't really had any interaction with them outside of just like Facebook, and you guys are awesome. You're totally our people. I hope we can party again at some point, because yeah, you're fantastic. Plus ones who were there, Rick and Sunny. You guys are great. I know Will was thrilled that you guys were there. There's that picture of you guys from the pirate party together. I like want to frame that and put it on my ceiling. It's just fantastic. So thank you guys for being there, supporting your spouses, and hope you had a great time too. We had a great time with you. People who I've talked to for ages and have followed their journeys. It was so great to see them in person. People like Eliana, Catherine, Gastric Sleeve Diaries, Lacey RNY. You guys are great. You all look beautiful. You are like rocking it out, girls. Again, I wish that I had more time to spend with you guys, but I just wanted you to know how special it was to get to meet you in person and how much I adore you guys. My East Coast peeps, Gary, the Bypass Man, Phil, Philly Tomcat PA, and Fran, Jackie. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be at the East Coast meet and greet this year. I really wish I could be. Obviously, speaking at OH the same weekend will keep me from going, but it was so great to see you guys in Tampa, and I'm thrilled that you were there. So yeah, that was great. 9 minutes in, and I still have a really long list. Deep breaths, okay. I'm going to start with VSG Bobby. I met Bobby in New York a while ago, and that was fun. We had coffee and whatever. And I drunkenly confessed to Bobby that when I saw his first video, I immediately copied and pasted the link into our Team VSG chat and told everyone that I was calling him and that he belonged to me. Because I had a little crush on VSG Bobby. I mean, I might be a cougar. He is like 25 years younger than me. But I love a ginger. That's all I have to say. So, I did also propose to him. I offered him the position of my third husband. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, so I'm a little sad about that. Hoping that I'm going to get to see him again soon, maybe in May. So we'll see if that works out. But Bobby is a really, really, he's good people. He's so kind-hearted and sweet. And I know he was struggling a lot with the social sort of aspect of being with that many people, and it's very overwhelming. And as a group, we're also very overwhelming, overbearing, obnoxious, loud, filthy, whatever. I think he did great. So Bobby, I'm so glad that you were there, and I'm so glad that you got something out of the experience, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you again. And I promise I'll bring the wig. Lauren, I always knew that Lauren and I would get along. First of all, Lauren is gorgeous. Like, no lie. Menfolk, she's hot. But I always knew Lauren and I would get along. I just had a feeling. She's my people. And she's not only beautiful, but she is also just so kind, so sweet. She was really there for me and supported me. That really, it was touching. It's easy to be in a situation where someone is emotionally distressed and kind of just step away and say, you know what, I'm trying to have fun. I don't need that right now. And instead she stepped up and was like, you know, I'm here for you and I'm going to support you. And that was so meaningful to me. I'll never forget that. And I'm so happy that I'm going to get to see Lauren in May as well, because I'll be in Boston. So I'm looking forward to it, sister wife. Mel, little Aussie Mel. I know I keep saying how beautiful all these women are, but like really they are. Like Mel is so gorgeous in person. She has the most beautiful skin, and it's not just her appearance. Mel has this like inner light. It like just emanates out of her. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like you want to be close to her because she's just so, you can see everything about her kind heart and her true deep sort of care for everyone. It just radiates. She is a beautiful person inside and out. I was so glad to have a chance to, have a talk with her, and I wish that we had more of a chance to actually just sit down and chat, but she's just so super cute and amazing. And I hope that even though, there's that huge time difference, that we can continue to sort of chat outside of just watching videos and all of that. And hopefully that thing that we've been talking about works out. So February 2015, just saying. I'm doing good. I haven't cried yet. I think I was already a mess the first time I made this video. So, Tanya, my little lasagna. VSG Tanya and I are like literally two peas in a pod. There's two people in this community I've always connected with on the level of like, wow, this person is very, very similar to me. And Tanya is one of those people, and the other one I'll talk about in a little while as well. But Tanya, I don't know if you know how much you have inspired me and how important your journey has been to mine and how much your support means to me. And outside of all that, I just love you to death. I think you're so awesome. I want to buy an island and have, live in a commune with you and everyone else. You're just a really special person, and you deserve all the best. And I know that you have had some struggles recently with, just identity and relationships and balance and all of those things. But I know that you're going to find your way and you're going to come out on the other side stronger and happier. But you are an amazing person, so don't forget it. I love you. Oh my God. Who's next? TJ. I was so excited to meet TJ. I just love fooling around. No, that sounded wrong. I don't love fooling around with him. I love chatting with him and joking with him. I know that, a lot of you, obviously I talked about it, seen TJ's video about him, leaving the community and sort of TJ, you know, I want you to know, and I told you this, you're part of the community. You have given so much already, and you need to do what you think is best for you, your family. But I want you to know, I think of our friendship as being beyond the weight loss surgery community, and I hope that it can continue because you truly are a person that I have a lot of respect for. And congratulations on being a papa. Your granddaughter is beautiful. So enjoy her and enjoy everything that's going on for you right now. I'm really glad that you were there in Tampa and that we got to spend some time together. That brings me to... Can't have TJ without Phil, my Phil bear. Phil is the other person who I feel is very similar to me in the way we approach our journey and the way that we think. He's one of those people who I remember watching his very first video and immediately just knowing, you know, this is someone who I could totally be friends with. This is someone who is switched on, who understands. You know, he knows because I've told him repeatedly, but I always knew that he would be successful on this journey because I could just see it in him. Phil, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Not just physically, but this whole journey for you. I know how hard it is because I know that we think in a lot of the same ways. And I know that it's just getting harder at this point because now, you know, the weight loss portion is almost over. And now it's a more mental journey. But I never got a chance to tell you how much I appreciate all of the support that you've always given me in comments on my videos. You always seem to know exactly what to say when I'm having a crisis. And although we, you know, never talked all the time, I always felt like you were there for me, and I always felt like I could talk to you if I had to. And I just think that you are really... Oh my God, this is hard. I think that you are really an amazing person. I have so much respect for you and how you conduct yourself. I think that's rare. I really enjoyed being able to have... obviously some serious conversations, and also some fun while we were in Tampa. And hopefully we'll get to do it all again soon. But I felt like you're probably one of those people. I felt like you were one of those people who I never was able to tell how much I appreciated them and their journey. And you still inspire me, you know, the way that you approach things and all of that. You and TJ have brought so much to this whole community, but you have given so much to me, both of you, personally, and thank you. Spoon and waffle. I think everybody knows by now how I feel about my spoon, my Sarah in Oregon. I don't know. I don't know if I can say anything, honestly. We can't even say goodbye to each other, so it's pretty hard for me to talk about our relationship. Spoon and I are very similar, but also very different. I feel like we're like evil twins or two sides of a coin or yin and yang or whatever it is. But she gets me. And I'd like to think that I get her, but... I just wish you didn't live in Oregon. I wish you lived like around the corner so we could hang out and our kids could be friends. And I know that we'll always be friends. I know that this is so beyond like the weight loss thing. And I mean, we never even really talk about that. I was so happy to get to share your NSVs and your everything on this trip. But there were just so many times I was just so proud of you and so happy for you. And I know that you feel like this journey hasn't gone the way you wanted it to, but I think it's gone exactly the way it's supposed to for you, and it's not over. And I'm proud of you. I love you, and I'm so happy that you have found someone to share all of this with, and I'm so glad that I got the chance to know Waffle better. We had lots of fun. I can't wait to do it all again. I hurt you guys big time. 21 minutes. I'm going to try and get under 25. Can I do it? I don't know. Okay. I don't know whether I can, how much is going to actually come out in the next, talking about the next two people, but Chris, Gooch Monster, CJ. Thank you. Thank you for the last 6 months. Thank you for being there for me. For being a friend and never judging and always supporting and making me laugh and so many things. I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky to have you in my life. And I'm lucky to have someone with your convictions. And I'm glad that you let me in. This probably isn't making sense to no one. I hope it makes sense to you, but we are always going to be friends. Always. And thank you. The very last person that I have to talk about is someone I don't talk about very often in videos, at least not when it comes to talking about feelings or any of that, but Will. Time and time again, while I was away, I was reminded of what an incredible husband I have. Not just because other people told me, but because I don't think there could be someone more supportive of their spouse through this crazy journey. I don't think I could be as supportive to him as he's been to me if the situations were reversed. I just feel so lucky to have you, and I feel so lucky that you have gone out of your way to make connections with the people who I am connected with in this community and to try and help other people in your situation. I'm proud of you for what you're doing with the Plus One crew, you and John and Jenny and everyone who's involved, Rick, Pete. I think you guys are doing something really important, and I'm proud of you too. As proud as you are of me, I am proud of you for everything that you've done, and I couldn't have done any of this without you, so I felt like that's something I've never said in a video, and I needed to say it so that everyone knew. And now I'm done, so that's it. I love all of you guys. I miss you so much. I wish that we could do it every weekend. Thank you for being part of my journey and being in my heart